What's up, guys? This is me, and I'm coming to you with a brand new deck profile. And today, I wanted to show you guys my Vendread deck profile. I've always liked the zombie stuff. I've actually had it on me for a while. I just never really got a build that I quite liked. But now with the Vendread stuff, it's right where I want it to be. So, yeah, let's get into it. 3. Vendread Slayer. I think this guy is ridiculous. I definitely think he could be more powerful. Hound Horde definitely helps him in terms of ritual summoning. It's so consistent how easily you can, one, get this guy protected, mainly because of Origin. Hello. But, you can get him to become a Cosmic Cyclone, which is ridiculous. So, yeah, speaking of which, we're playing 3, the Hound Horde, which makes your Slayer a Cosmic Cyclone when he's on the field and sent to the graveyard for, well, if he's on the field and used for a ritual summon for a Vendread monster. And, yeah, I think that he's pretty good. I think that he is good at 3. A lot of people would probably play him at 2. I've seen people play him with 1, which I think is really stupid, to be honest. Just because you don't have a lot of Vendread cards, and playing him at 1 is just kind of a waste. It's a waste of a spot. So I think 3 works. He's a level 3, which makes him, I think, really useful in some weird plays. And on top of that, we're playing 1 Revenants. Only 1, just because I think his effect to make Slayer a BLS, essentially, is relevant enough to warrant him to be played at 1, but other than that, he's a terrible card. So, yeah, like, Hound Horde is way better than this, obviously, but I think it's relevant enough to play at 1. Also, it's another Vendread card you can discard for Hound Horde. Next, we're playing our standard zombie stuff. 3 Shiranui Solitaire, 1 Spirit Master, 3 Mizuki, 2 Unizombie. I think this is fairly standard. And if you're wondering why I'm not playing 3, it's because 3 Unizombies get pretty cloggy and you want them in deck for Solitaire. 2 Samurai Skull. I'm not playing Gozuki, and I made a very conscious decision not to play Mizukis, not because I don't have them, it's just simply because I think Samurai Skull is better. And the reason why is simply because he's dark. I like playing Allure. Allure gets you extra draws, makes the deck more consistent, so I think Samurai Skull is a better choice at 2. I don't think I would ever play him at 3. I think we would have to see more Vendread to support before I ever even think about that. But the normal summon to send to the graveyard is essentially the same as Mizuki. And if it gets striked, then you get to special summon another zombie type monster from the deck, which I think is good, pretty dang good. 1 Monk and 1 Snow. Snow is just Snow, and Summoner Monk gets you to your combo pieces faster, in my opinion. I almost didn't play Snow because I want to play 2 Monk, but I think 1 Monk is fine. 1 Maxi because it's Maxi. It's one of the best hand traps, if not the best hand trap. Next, we're playing 3 Revendread Origin because it's the ritual spell. It's ridiculously good. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry, this card's just nuts. Being able to ritual summon from the graveyard is really, really good. 3 Pre-Prep of Rites. Yeah, as soon as they said that this works in Vendreads, getting a +1 is always a good thing. 1 Prep of Rites because it's relevant enough. It's a ritual deck, so why not? I kind of wish it was at 2 just because it'd be slightly better. But yeah, I wouldn't play it at 3 if it was at 3, and I almost didn't play it at 1. I feel like if it were at 2, it'd be at that nice sweet spot where I would like it. But I feel like it's just good enough to play at the moment. 3 Allure because we're playing a lot of darks. It gets you stuff. 1 Burial because it's Burial. 1 Foolish Burial because it's Foolish Burial. And then 1 Upstart because I heard that 39 cards is pretty good. For the traps, we're playing 2 of the trap card Vendread Reorigin. I actually think this is pretty relevant. 1, it's another Vendread card you can discard for Hound Horde, which I think is good. 2, it takes advantage away from your opponent. It's essentially a kaiju that you can activate on your opponent's turn. Imagine, like, taking your opponent's Rat Pier or something like that, and then just taking it for Reorigin. I think that's actually pretty relevant and pretty cool. And everyone's like, oh yeah, you can't normal special summon except for Vendread monsters. Who cares? This is actually really good, because then it sets you up for a ritual summon play, which is what Vendreads are meant to do. 3 Strike, 1 Warning for the Somme Brigade. I think that's pretty typical. And then for the extra deck, we're playing 1 Leviair because you banish a lot, so being able to special summon is pretty good. And 1 Dante for our rank 3s because Dante mills cards, and if you hit a Mizuki, you're in good shape. 1 Tornado Dragon, 1 Daigusto Emerald because popping cards and recycling cards is good. 1 Bouncer for a rank 6 because I think it's relevant enough. It's a negate, so why not? Oh, and it does a little bit of damage as well. Forgot about that. 2 Omega. Yeah, Omega standard for zombies. I think 2 is fine. 1 Black Rose Dragon because it's Black Rose. It clears the field. 1 Clearwing. It's a negate. So, yeah. 1 Stardust Dragon. It's a negate that revives itself. 1 Stardust... I cannot pronounce this card. Stardust Charge Warrior. I don't know why I had so much difficulty with that. A Netsu card. It's a level 6. I think it's pretty good. 1 Void Ogre. It's an extra negate when you don't got any other cards. 1 Beals because it's an out to Masterpiece, and Masterpiece is still running around like crazy. 1 Vermilion Dragon Mech because it's the only level 9 I feel like is relevant enough to play. Plus you can banish the Unizombie and then bring it back. And then 1 Deco Talker for our 1 Link Monster. I am under the opinion that Mrs. Radiant is better at the current moment because 1, it's easier to bring out, it takes less material and less resources, and 2, it doesn't give your opponent an extra Link Monster zone like, or an extra monster zone, excuse me, like Deco Talker. But yeah, it's the one that I feel like I would more consistently bring out than Mrs. Radiant. We only play 3 Earth monsters, well, not including Maxi, 3 summonable Earth monsters in the deck, so I feel like Deco Talker is just right now better. So with that, guys, thank you guys for watching this deck profile. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, guys, have a nice day.